The time are up. Anybody else? Let's see. There's a little activity in there. What's that one? Leeks. I see some roots, and all the way back there is probably more time. And in here, anybody up yet? Nope, I don't see anything up here yet. But it hasn't been a week. Day 4 is when the time came up. Day 5 is when I'm seeing some spearmint. At least one. Unless that's just a rogue seed of something else. Could be. Day 4 was also when the leeks started to come up. And day 5, we have oregano greening up. So it's going to be tricky with the heat dome because I thought most of these would take a lot longer to come up than they are. So we shall see. I'm going to vent this as much as possible because we've got a lot of condensation in there. I did put on the space heater for a few hours yesterday, and it brought up the temperature to 74-ish. But I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to do that every day. I just wanted to give them a boost if they needed it. But I think that was enough for the day. I'll see how it goes. But I think that was a good boost for them. So last week when we were sowing the rosemary in particular, I found that I was short on seeds, but no worries because I have a plan. And I've actually been wanting to try this out. And I've kind of tried it the usual way, and that's yielded an okay result. But we're going to try it this different way and see if we have a better result, and then we will have the number of plants we want for the plant sale, and we would have learned something. So that is, here is the rosemary in question. I grew this in the summer outside. I put the seeds in this pot just out there actually, so it got afternoon sun. And let's see, I had more seeds than came up. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 really strong stems of the original. This one was a later seed I put in because I had lost a couple of seeds. It was because I think squirrels or chipmunks dug up the soil and disturbed the seeds as they were coming up, so I lost a few there. And then these two were cuttings that I had plugged in the waterway, and rooted them. It took forever. It always takes forever for me. I don't do well with the water rooting. I mean, eventually it did. So I plugged them in sometime in the fall, and they're growing, but they're not exactly the best looking transplants I've ever seen. But I think they're doing okay. I haven't dug them up or anything. But what we're doing today is we're going to take cuttings of the nice fleshy taller ones, and something I never thought I'd do is I picked up some rooting hormone, and we're going to go that method straight into the growing medium. Let's get to that. I've disinfected my cutter. So we're looking at green. Make sure it's green. You don't want to get down closer to the bottom where it's brown and thick. That's not going to root as easily. But we got plenty of that. I only have 6 holes I've decided to fill. So maybe I'll do 2 each, and that'll be plenty enough for my sale. So I want to definitely get the taller ones. What I've seen other people doing is taking about not that tall. So I'm going to go with 3 inches All right, I only had enough for 6. I don't have enough plant material to do any more. So we're gonna stick with 1 per slot. You don't need a whole lot of this. So I'm gonna be my regular chintzy self and just use that much. So we're gonna take about 1 inch or 1/3 of plant material out. I don't know. And don't throw it away. Put it in your herb cabinet. Dehydrate it. Cook with it. Give it to the chickens even. They would enjoy this. I am ripping by pulling. It rips some of the skin off of the stem, which I think is okay. I think exposing that is okay. But the roots will come from the nubs where the leaves used to be. I'm just going to moisten. Let me get some water. I'm just going to moisten so that the powder sticks. All right. Now we're just going to simply stick it down there and squeeze the soil medium around. Make sure we have good contact. Voila, done. Just gonna water this in. This is not the best watering container. Rosemary's pretty no fuss transplant, so they say. I'm gonna put it on the windowsill. I might put a humidity dome on it because it's a bit dry in my house, but otherwise I think they should do fine. But yeah, I think I will go with the like a plastic over or something with holes in it for air to escape, but that'll keep the soil moist longer instead of just evaporating with the heat that the house generates. But that's it. I have the hope of future plants right here. Add to my seedling sale. All right, I can't believe February is just around the corner. We have a lot in store for February. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Let me go see what I'm going to do with these rosemaries. Talk to you all again soon. Bye. Day 7. More activity on the leeks. I believe it's a dill over there. And on this plat, we have the dill coming up also. So dill, oregano, and thyme are up in the leeks.